Sorry, his career's over.
Cause I'll come over there and jam it up.
Get out of here, you f***ing flies. There's a
Only way you make it. Two hillbillies were blowing up.
Are you ready to get heavy metal slapped out of your greasy, sticky-ass gaming chair? This is not your grandma's first-person shooter. Oh no. This is a game so evil, so metal, it slaps so fucking hard. After playing this game, you'll feel like you got rear-ended by a semi-truck from all the headbanging you'll be subjecting your scrawny little neck to. This is the review of Metal Hellsinger. Metal Hellsinger is a rhythm-based first-person shooter, which put simply is Guitar Hero meets Doom. And you play by shooting your way through hell to the sweet, sweet sounds of heavy metal. Timing is everything in Hellsinger. If you shoot each shot with the timing of the beat of the music, you get a damage boost. If you fall off the timing a bit, your damage output will suffer and you'll get run over by the spawn of Satan. I'm really digging this Hell-themed video. Please subscribe if you're into this game as much as I am. If not, burn in eternal hellfire. The story of Hellsinger is a revenge story of a demon lady named the Unknown, who's been locked away and had her voice stolen by the Red Judge, aka the Devil. And you have to shoot your way through hell to get your voice back and the ability to make sweet, sweet metal music once again. The narrator, played by Troy Baker, who voiced Joel Miller in The Last of Us and dozens of other games and has an amazing voice, also plays a huge part in the story as an angel sent to hell in the form of a glowing-eyed skull weapon thingy to help you destroy the Red Judge.
And just so we're being clear, that old skull is me.
The narration goes along with the story cutscenes, which was presented in a beautiful static image art style that I've come to love. It could have been a little sharper and a little cleaner graphically, but it's good enough. I just want to talk about for a minute how unique this game feels and plays. When I think about it, I'm surprised it took this long for somebody to come up with a game like this. It's such a great idea. I've never heard or played a rhythmic shooter in my life. This is a very different experience, and when you get rolling through hell, nailing all your shots to the beat of the music, it made the hair on the back of my neck stand. Let's fucking go, baby. Come on. I love this. Dude, this game has got me fucking so hyped right now. I'm not even a big heavy metal lover, but I'm a huge fan of music. And when it all comes together, the story, the gameplay, the modes, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So the music is great. It's an original soundtrack from Two Feathers, a studio that specializes in music for video games. But the vocal from almost all the tracks in the game are provided by famous names like Matt Heafy from Trivium, Alyssa White-Blues from Arch Enemy, and Serge Tankian from System of a Down, which makes for an absolute banger of original soundtrack. And every single level has its own song, which is just amazing and provides plenty of variety as you blast your way through the gates of hell. Hellsinger has a very retro game feel when it comes to its game modes. You have the main story mode, which has 8 levels, and each level has its own 3 sub-levels called tournaments. These tournaments are time-based horde-type game modes that would beat unlocked sigils, which are like perks that you can attach to your loadout. And of course, there are leaderboards for the levels, so don't worry, if you're a speedrunner, you'll be able to do as much dick measuring as you want. Speaking of loadouts, the weaponry in Hellsinger is pretty goddamn awesome. You have everything from a badass shotgun to pistols to a crossbow type weapon. There's good enough variety to get you through the game and find your preferred weapon. The guns feel good, they sound amazing when timed up with the music. Also, something I noticed, when you get the timing right, your shots will glow red. If your aiming is off, they won't glow at all. Also, everything in the world and on the maps goes to the beat of the music. Tombs that have big torches will flame up to the beat. Even the dividers that separate the sections of the map pulsate beautiful red to indicate where you need to go next. Little details like this are part of the experience, and you have to give it to the devs that made this game. They really wanted to immerse the players in the music, and they most definitely accomplished that. And part of the immersion is the maps and environment. The maps in Metal Hellsinger are really nice. They're straightforward, you'll never guess where to go next, and they are very detailed with every level having its own personality and music to go along with it. The scenery is pretty awesome, with lots of hellscapes and demonic imagery. It all goes together so well. The enemy in Hellsinger is also quite demonic, as you'd expect, and there's a pretty decent variety of enemies to blast your way through, with each enemy type having many different variations, which keeps the levels feeling fresh. The one issue I had with the game was the boss fights feel a little generic, but to me, the final boss fight combined with the story, the gameplay, make up for the shortcomings of the angel bosses. So, Metal Hellsinger, it's heavy as hell, it's poetic as sin, and it plays like a well-oiled, properly built, face-melting metal machine. Oh yeah, and it's also on Game Pass, so I don't know what you're waiting for. This is a top-tier gaming experience you don't want to miss. Please, if you like demons, subscribe. We can talk about demons together. If you like shooters, I'm all about it. If you like platformers, I got some shoes for that. If you like Madden, get the fuck off my YouTube. I don't want your dirty fucking eyes on my content. No, sir, get out of here.
I peel back the sky.